So today we're going to talk about the recent allegations regarding Joe Biden and him sexually touching women. So Joe Biden is the ex-vice president of the United States. He was considered President Obama's right-hand man during the 8 years that he was in office. So recently he has gotten in some trouble as 7 women have claimed that Biden has touched them inappropriately. One of those women is called Lucy Flores. She's also an American politician from Nevada, and she claimed, and I quote, that Biden grasped her shoulders from behind and kissed the back of her head, and she thought that was unnecessary and sexual, and she wanted no part of it. So Biden explained that making her uncomfortable was not his intent and apologized in a short video that he released shortly after the accusation started spreading. Um, he also mentioned in the video that he touches people, men and women alike, in an effort to, and I quote, make human connection. The next time Joe Biden appeared publicly, he made a couple of jokes regarding the accusations that had been said. It's important to mention that Joe Biden is looking to run for president, so his goal is to be liked and for people to forget about the accusations, because as you know, it's a democratic country, so you need to be liked by the people because they need to vote for you if you want to win. Our society recently has made many movements against sexual assault, like the hashtag #MeToo movement. So this is really relevant and important today. And it's a public relations case because Joe Biden is a public person looking to be president, so everything is public. And it is also important to mention that Biden's publics are basically any person eligible to vote in the United States. And these publics probably had their opinion on Biden altered at least a little bit after these allegations.
So, although this crisis is still apparent in the media with new allegations from women about some questionable touching interactions with the former vice president, it's starting to die down in the media, and it's starting to lose its appeal for coverage. And even though the media coverage is decreasing, I would still consider this a PR fail, and they're still in PR crisis mode. So the first reason I would consider this a fail is the fact that he joked about a serious topic just days after the initial allegations and the initial pictures. In this current culture, the respect and personal space of a woman is so vital to understand that there really is no place for this kind of interaction anywhere, at any time, especially nowadays. So as mentioned earlier, the times are changing. For a high-ranking political figure to neglect these new social norms is not a good look for his brand as a politician or for politicians anywhere. So why this case trend is not working, and why this case really is a fail, is that SNL picked up this interaction between himself and a guest, and they blew it out of proportion, right? They showed Biden as sort of this clueless political figure who doesn't know his own personal space. He doesn't accept social norms, and he doesn't really know how to interact with people in public. So to ensure that Vice President Biden remained a positive image, even though this is something that taints his image pretty substantially, is to acknowledge the interactions, the media coverage that he's had, and then to reflect on his actions. And this is something that he's been doing, actually, which I really respect. And it's something that is going to set him on the right path to hopefully change this public perception of him. But to acknowledge your actions, to show that it's not okay, that it is never going to be okay, and show that he's growing as a person, is something that's really going to help him strengthen his relationship between his brand, his own personality, and the public's.